Hey, what's going on, Evercade Viewers? My name is PGPYT. Welcome to the channel. And today we're going to be taking a look at a new Evercade Dual Cart, Hours Awakening, and Cathedral. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, we have Hours Awakening here, which is like your classic, NES, like Zelda game, like Zelda 1, Zelda 2 sort of thing. You know, obviously fighting monsters. And it just looks like your basic NES adventure game. Nothing major, nothing, outstanding. But it is quite cool, and it is nice to have this game on Evercade. Especially since it looks quite good, it looks quite pretty, especially for a game of this era, and it's got 10 hours of adventures according to this. So yeah, that's 10 hours of gameplay. You can just sit there playing on your FK experience. It'll take you what, two battery charges, and I'll explore the land of Alwa on Evercade. Nice. This is the thing about Evercade. You got to explore new worlds and all these new places. And you got Cathedral, which is the first native game on Evercade, and in my opinion, looks quite a lot like Shovel Knight. With obviously the sprite and the sword, and it just looks kind of like Shovel Knight to me. And personally, to me, I think Blaze is in a position where they're getting all these indie games now. Right? Just remember, with Evercade, they've focused on retro games for a long time. Now they need to focus on getting some indie games on board because, well, you're going to run out. You're going to hit a ceiling when it comes to retro games. Oh, 600 rooms, nice. 600 rooms to explore in this game, which I'll probably won't explore all of them. I only explore certain ones, obviously. But yeah, because with all these games that we now have on Evercade, right? On October 2022 and July 29th pre-order, so the day after my birthday, you can pre-order this. And basically, with these like dual carts, right? I think the Blaze needs to do more of these because the most successful one and the only one we've had so far is Xenocrisis Tanglewood. Because Xenocrisis is great and Tanglewood is such a different game to Xenocrisis. It's kind of cool. So two completely opposite games on the same cartridge together as one bundle. And with with this collection, similar thing. However, Hours Awakening and Cathedral do look quite similar when it comes to gameplay styles and like gameplay mechanics, right? So not really that different, that much diversity there on the cartridge, but still great. And personally, to me, I think they should do more of these little cartridges with two games on them, these dual carts. Because think about all the extra games you can get on it, right? You get stuff like Seams of Astonborg on on a cartridge with some other little indie game which is quite well known, like I don't know, Taproom for instance, or Piersol or something like that. And then you can just do those dual carts. Bring in some quick revenue to both you and the developer, and everyone wins. Because then collectors get this new cartridge with some hard to come by games on physical media, and then Evercade and Blaze obviously gets more games to sell and more money to make, and the developer gets more avenues to make money off of their games and their IP. But that's just my thoughts, right? Personally, with this cartridge, I do think that Hours Awakening does look like the more interesting game of the two, and I will be picking this up on launch or before launch, depending on when my pre-order goes through. But personally, to me, I will be getting this cartridge because I've got all the Evercade cartridges so far. Everything from the Atari Collection 1 up until the most recent collection at this time, which is the Intellivision Collection 2. I have all the cartridges from there and in between, including the console and arcade cartridges. So getting this cartridge is a no-brainer for me, adding it to my collection, which every time Blaze releases and announces a new cart, my collection grows. I have to handheld the VS, and I do plan to get the EXP as well. So I think that's pretty cool. And to me, I think Blaze is in a great position now because they can just negotiate with indie devs to get more indie games and make more of these dual carts, and it could bring in tons of more gamers and collectors to the Evercade ecosystem, right? And then Evercade obviously grows as a platform, more games come, more developers want to join, more games are sold, more people then come in. It's a vicious cycle, and then boom, Evercade is a well-known brand that everyone wants to collect for. That's just my opinion, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm like, what do you think about these games? Do you want to get this Hours Awakening and Cathedral dual cart? Do you think Blaze should release more dual carts? Instead of the standard collections which have like 8 to 20 games on them. What's your thoughts? Are you going to be getting this collection day one? Do you want what indie games do you want to see on Evercade? Leave all that stuff in the comments down below, guys. I'm PGPYT and I'm signing out. Peace.